Today on the beautiful, lovely gaming Merox, we're gonna change something slightly a little bit today. I was supposed to release Mass Effect today, but something got changed, changed up a little bit, and I just didn't want to have to move my PS4 out to the living room. So, we're gonna change it up today. We're gonna actually talk about something. Have you ever? This was a response to a video that I did that I had watched yesterday from the Metal Jesus Rocks. And the thing is have you ever made a game slash in your lifetime? Have you basically have you done level editing, done things through level editors and things like that? Um, and yes, I have. Is the short answer. The long answer, however, is we're gonna go back to the older days when I was younger. The very first time I ever touched a game that had dealt with level editing was Pajama Sam Socks. Now, you guys can uh, say what you want, but I did that. Uh, that was basically the first time I ever touched it. And the game basically simply was a puzzle game that you could have sort socks and stuff like that. Probably kids nowadays probably don't remember that game, but you can still buy that game over on the Steam page. Now that was kind of where I got my first uh, delve into the first time I ever did level editing. The second one that I would probably say that was integrated into level editing was Age of Empires. I level edited via a lot of games through the level editor or made maps in their scenario editor. Did that as a kid, and I still do that today. It was one of the games that I kind of still go back to once in a while to do some level editing or to make a map and do things in Age of Empires. The next one I would probably, and you guys probably know much of Age of Empires. If you haven't seen my videos, you guys should go check that out. The next one on this list is going to be the Tony Hawk Tony Hawk Underground and Tony Hawk Underground 2. I loved those games. Those were the second games that I actually got into doing level editing. That's kind of where I fell in love with kind of being able to make things the way I wanted to be able to produce that kind of content for myself. Not necessarily here on YouTube because I haven't done any of that, but going through and playing a lot of games that have a lot of level editing. Those were just a few. You know, when it kind of started getting into the apparent not this isn't this is talking games that had level editors, things that weren't necessarily, you know, like I can't count Roller Coaster Tycoon here because then I would have already kind of that's a game that delves into a lot of creativity. That um that was kind of another game that I liked as a kid, but it wasn't necessarily, I can't count it here as technically level editing or the next thing on this list. And you guys are gonna be like, did I ever create levels? Yes, I did. Or did I ever create a game? Yes, I have created games. I didn't get into creating games until my senior year, and I was using just as a stepping kind of block a little bit. I wanted to get into video games, just I can't do the programming. I can't understand it. But this is where I kind of started making video games was through Game Maker. I made myself a little bit of test making games, doing bits and pieces there. I made mazes. I just made mazes. I was gonna make an RPG maze or things like that, and this was kind of something I really liked. But then when it came down to it, is like that's where I kind of got into my stepping stone into. I wanted to go into video game design. I wanted to do that in college. Never really went to it. I wanted to fall into doing some of the animation stuff doing the animation side of things, doing the artistic side. But then I fell into loving with audio production. That's another story for another time. But while I was um, there, that's when I kind of got into started doing video game was through Game Maker. I made through Game Maker 8.1. I was using that in later on, still using it while I was in college. And then I found this nifty program that you guys have seen on this channel um, through a couple of games, maybe a couple of games. And that is the beautiful RPG Maker. And I started with RPG Maker MV. I started out with that using the engine. Well, technically, I didn't use the engine. Well, I used the engine, but I didn't use it to the point of I paid for it. Okay, I didn't. I was just experimenting. I was in college. I was kind of seeing if RPG Maker MV was something I wanted. And now to this day, I own RPG Maker MV. I bought a few things for it. Love the thing. I'm working on. I have 2 games out there with the RPG Maker MV thing. You guys can check the links down below in the description. Where they are basically one is a delving into the current mood, uh, or not current mood, but battle of the moods, and that one was made in under 48 hours. Now, yes, have I actually made video games by myself? These RPG Maker MVs where I did it by myself. Um, and going down there, that's the game that I made. The other one that I made was Chrysalis Planet, which is the Planet series. I'm working on the second game right now in the series. Um, it's only 2 right now. It could become a series. That's why, I more want it to, but I'm working on the second one at the moment. I only have the second one working on, but that's beside the point. You guys can go check out my Discord that I have posted an image of the second game. I haven't posted a video yet, I don't think. If I have, then you guys can check out my YouTube to see if there's anything there, but I don't think I have. Now that was just me dinking. That's just a lot of me dinking around. I've played I did level editing for Time Splitters. I did level edits. I did making my own races in Midnight Club Dub Edition 3. For the X when I had the Xbox and the PS2 version that I have now. I've made a lot of different games from not just Tony Hawk, but any game that I had a chance that I could level edit, I would take the opportunity to do so. Except for Halo. I haven't really dived into Halo, to be honest with you. Um, the other game, the other thing is that I done some stuff on my own. Not on my own. Yes, I have. If you guys go look at, I did some stuff with Global Game Jam, I helped I did my own board game through that. I made uh, a lot of different style of games through there. I helped with a couple of board games on there. Uh, I did another game that really, I really made those 3. I did a couple other games that were, you know, I did it throughout my year, well, at college. Yeah, I did it throughout there, and I was just really into making making games, and that's kind of Global Game Jam kind of helped me spiral into wanting to make more, and RPG Maker MV is kind of where I'm at the moment, um, making games. I'm trying to see if I can get the first game, um, is available both games are both available on itch.io, um, but I'm gonna try to see if I can get the third game to see if I can, um, the current game that I'm working on, that I want to see if I can get it to be a paid version, but not like I'm not gonna do it more than like $6-7, maybe not gonna go higher than that, $5 actually. So we'll see how far I can get there. Being able to, I might do it via Steam. I might just have the first 2 The Battle of the Moons will stay on itch.io, but I might have the second one, the Planet series, which was actually the first one before that. I'll see if I can get that also on Steam, so you guys can also look it up there, and you guys don't have to go to itch.io. There, if I do Steam, I will probably do $5. If I do itch.io, I'll probably do $7 if I do itch.io, because I would rather you guys use Steam because you already have that installed, probably, and itch.io you don't. But that's just it. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves today because have you? I'm gonna ask you this question. Let me know in the comments. Have you ever uh made a game yourself? If not, have you um if so, let me know. If not, have you ever messed with level editors? Have you ever made games using level editors to uh Time Splitters, through Tony Hawk, through these other games that had level editors but weren't the sole focus. Like, can't be like sole focus like Roller Coaster Tycoon, can't be a creative game like City Skylines. But let me know. If you guys if you guys do enjoy, make sure you guys do hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that beautiful subscribe. If you guys don't want to see this, hit the dislike button. If you guys want to see this, hit the like button. It really does greatly appreciate it. And we will see you guys in the next one. Tomorrow, I will try my best to do some Mass Effect tomorrow. Today I was supposed to, didn't happen. I'll also try Friday, do it Friday. I might even do Saturday just because I wasn't able to do it today. So, so if you guys want to see more, like I said, hit that beautiful subscribe and make sure you hit that bell notification for the all so you can stay up to date with all things gaming Matterrocks, and we will see you guys later. Bye!